succulent. Oh, scrumptious, savory.
What are you chewing on? They haven't served us anything yet.
I found an old payday bar when I was cleaning the communications room. There's nothing quite like the taste of stale peanuts against caramel that's hardened to rock.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm so delighted you've decided to let John Yates prepare you a sample meal today. We would be honored to cater your wedding. Now, we like to try and add a little customization to our wedding menus. So if you don't mind my asking, where did you two meet?
It was the romance of the open sea.
Oh, no. We're not getting married. I am. To my bride-to-be, Athena O'Brien. She, has her hands full at the moment, so my friend here is assisting with the wedding plans.
I see.
It's a romantic story nevertheless, Mr. Doe. I like to think of us as the Romeo and Juliet of the ocean.
First course, please.
Yes, of course. We're starting today with a cheese soup made with beer from our in-house brewery and aged cheddar from an artisanal cheesemaker in Rutland, Vermont.
Vermont? I will not eat food from any landlocked state, no sir. This wedding is off. I forbid it.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Just ignore him. This soup is amazing. Are those crispy bacon bits?
Pancetta, actually. Sourced directly from Sicily.
A gem of the majestic Mediterranean.
And the Parmesan pinwheel croutons are made at the same farm in
Don't say it.
Vermont.
Outrageous. Mr. Doe, I suggest we take our business elsewhere.
For our second starter, we have our raw bar on a plate. West Coast oysters on the half shell in a citrus mignonette served alongside marinated anchovies on toast points.
Truly the food of the gods.
Right.
Good gravy. I'm not usually an anchovy guy, but this is mind-blowing.
Truly, I'm transported back to my childhood, sucking bracing cold salt water from my mother's teat.
You're definitely not marrying this guy, right?
No way in hell.
Good. Excuse me, I'm going to check on the ribeye steaks.
Those cattle better be freshwater.
God, I hate rich people.
Come on, move it. I haven't got all day.
You've had us pent up in cells the size of a matchbox. My legs ain't exactly in Bristol fashion.
Oh my god. Chet?
Chet, Admiral, I thought you two was brown bread.
No, we haven't done the bread course yet. I think there's one Parmesan pinwheel at the bottom of my soup bowl.
Brown bread. Dead.
I'll eat the pinwheel.
Sorry, I already licked it.
Come on, sit down. You guys look like you could use a drink. Hey, buddy, can I get a couple of plates for my friends?
This is supposed to be a sample meal for 2 people.
Yeah, but you got extra, right?
I hate volcano weddings. This is almost as bad as Elon Musk's cloning party.
Chet, what the bloody hell's going on? Where have you been the last 3 months?
Here, mostly. But, look, I didn't know you two were alive until recently.
Is that like anchovy toast?
Yes, but it's from Vermont.
Here you are. Dry-aged, freshwater ribeye steaks for 4. Note that the portions at the wedding will be larger, assuming you don't double the guest list without telling me.
Guest list.
Wedding?
Do you want to tell them the good news? Or shall I?
You can't be serious.
Afraid so, old chum. I was hoping you'd be my best man.
But yes, I know, Archie. You'd expect that I would be the best man, but it's all right. As the only person at this table who's the head of their own religion, it's only right that I conduct the ceremony.
Have you got mental? She's incredibly attractive, insanely rich, a genuine genius. Guilty.
Lex, I think maybe we went Patrick Swayze in that cell, because this doesn't make sense.
Why are you talking about the dude from that movie my mom likes?
Patrick Swayze, crazy.
Listen, I know I wasn't totally upfront about why I needed to find Athena, but we're together now, and everything's going to be all right. She has a vision for the future, and there's a place for both of you in it.
You're both smart people. I like smart people. Don't make the same mistake Mackenzie McGrath did and turn me down. I'd say she'll live to regret it, but I'm gonna kill her instead.
Well, but Bob's your uncle. We're having an Otis wedding.
Also, I hate Cockney rhyming slang. Ugh. Chet, I told you, I have people that can get that homing beacon out of your bloodstream. We don't need to be interrupted by the EMF anymore. These missions are always awful anyway. It would be one thing if I could ever glean anything useful out of them or learn about an exciting mission we could sabotage. But
Hey, we're bound to get lucky sometime.
Get ready for blastoff, Mr. Phillips. Your destination, Tranquility Base. The site of man's first steps on the moon.
Jackpot!
Which you are to recreate in a warehouse in the outskirts of Dover, Delaware.
Would anyone care for fruit or dessert?
Mission rejected. The story of the world's most secret agents. The backups. Tonight's episode, Moonfaker.
And this is the master bedroom. It has the full private bath and walk-in closet, as I said. But for me, the real selling point of this unit is the view. Here, let me get the blinds.
Holy cow. McGrath, you can see the river from here. This has to be your new place.
If you like it that much, why don't you take it? Zelda said if you don't move your stuff out of the briefing room soon, she's going to sell it at auction.
Oh, I'll find something, but this is your freedom apartment. It should be special.
Say, Nancy, am I allowed to cut into this wall?
Spacious.
Not if you want your security deposit back.
Another walk.
Hard pass.
McGrath, the fridge has an ice maker on the door. The kind that does cubed and crushed. I'm gonna go check out the master bath.
Why do you want to cut into the wall?
Ethernet? I hate to say I got used to anything in my little EMF holding pen, but man, I can't go back to commercial Wi-Fi.
McGrath, they have a squatty potty and a Western toilet. It's so inclusive.
The walk-in closet is very nice.
You know, Nancy, I can't argue with you there. It's almost exactly the right dimensions.
Shoe collection.
Server racks.
Ooh, the toilet seat is heated.
Well, this place is pretty great. Guess I can just budget in not getting the security deposit back.
You really shouldn't tell me that up front.
Oh, don't worry, Nancy. There's plenty of things I'll be keeping secret.
McGrath, there's a bidet.
Have you considered maybe looking at the Drake Towers?
Funny, they sent us over here.
Did they?
Thank you, Skip. Have a nice day.
I think that toilet is my new best friend.
All right, Nancy, let's drop the rental agreement.
Super. If we could just go down to the office.
Miss McGrath, step away from that woman.
Section Chief?
What?
What's going on?
Stay back, Skip. You don't know who you're dealing with.
What in heaven's name is going on? Who are you people?
Get down, lady! Hi, Kia!
Gloria, what are you doing? That's my real estate agent.
Well, it looks like somebody is late on their rent.
Gloria, we need to work on your quips. Nice try, though.
Section Chief, what in the name of Century 21 is going on here?
Gloria, the face.
On it, Chief.
Get your hands off of me! Why are you pulling on my face?
screw it.
Meet Vladimir Papuga, a.k.a. the Parrot. Eastern Europe's most popular actor, one of the world's greatest mimics, and a master of disguise.
Well, let's not oversell it.
I was on biggest show in Eastern Bloc. Comrades. I even had catchphrase. We were on government-mandated separation.
Oh, yeah? Well, have you ever done the complete Brighton Beach trilogy by Neil Simon? 'Cause I have. In Brighton Beach.
I don't get it. Why was he trying to rent me an apartment?
It's not you he's after, not directly. Gloria?
Yes, ma'am. Bowden, watch this guy's security deposit.
Again, a noble effort, my love.
Oh.
Gloria?
Oh.
The slide projector?
On it, Chief.
You brought the slide projector?
Ooh, the pocket model.
You're looking at Dr. Harold Snodgrass, former NASA scientist and now deputy director of Das Raketa, Russia's answer to SpaceX. Snodgrass had been working on a new fast-travel rocket that would reduce the flight time between Earth and the International Space Station to 2 hours.
Not even enough time to stream The Irishman.
The secret to this breakthrough is a new superfuel created by Snodgrass. It's rumored to be extremely efficient, ultra-high octane, and most importantly, totally emissions-free.
A clean, sustainable fuel is the holy grail. Imagine a world where we could stop processing petroleum for gas.
Imagine a world where enemy countries have a cheap fuel powerful enough to launch a nuke into the heart of the U.S.
Okay, if you want to be a downer,
I do.
What does any of this have to do with fake Nancy over here?
Only fake thing here is Montcrief's Oscar.
Low blow.
Snodgrass discovered that Das Raketa was more interested in selling the fuel formula to the highest bidder than reaching the International Space Station. He fled the country with the formula in tow and is currently in EMF protective custody.
Vlad here was going to have this place bugged in hopes of getting information on Snodgrass's whereabouts. Probably tap into your network, too.
And you would have received a 10% commission on the rental, you snake.
I deserve 15. How many toilets was Skip Granger going to flush?
Every single one. Water pressure is important.
You understand me, Skip.
All right, so we've got Vlad, and you already got this Snodgrass guy. Easiest mission ever.
But we don't have the formula. Snodgrass is willing to turn it over, but only under some very specific circumstances. He wants to hand it over in space.
Ooh, and they say Daniel Day-Lewis's rider is impossible.
Wait, Section Chief Andrews, does this mean what I think it means?
It does.
We really get to go? Oh my goodness, everyone! Do you know where we're headed?
Space?
Delaware! Everyone, welcome to EMF Black Ops 12 Strategic Simulation Site. In here, the EMF has been able to recreate any location conceivable in order to fool marks and counter-operatives. It is one of the most secret locations on the planet.
It's one of the most dingy locations on the planet.
It does look disused.
Yes, well, it's fallen out of favor in the last decade or two. Chet Phillips refused to work here. He's on the record as saying that adherence to fantasy is the crutch of a super spy.
For once, Skip, I share your enthusiasm. I used to dream of doing a mission in this place. Sets, props, costumes, totally immersive theater. But Phillips always wanted the real thing. I was lucky if he let me play a bus driver. But now, I can finally give it the full Montcrief.
Vomit. But I can get on board. Simulations can be pretty impressive tech. What are we talking about here? Holograms? Nano cameras and reflective surfaces? Wraparound video walls and digital sets?
Plywood.
Whoa!
Hydraulics. And the magic of me.
Oh, good, you're already here. Everyone, meet Dr. Sabrina Starr, the newly installed head of this facility.
What's up, teammates?
Nice to meet you, Doctor. What's your degree in?
Imagineering. Okay, technically I have PhDs in engineering and physics from MIT and an MFA from the Yale School of Drama. But contractually, I have to say Imagineering.
Oh my gosh, do you work for Disney?
Worked. Past tense. Have you ever been on Mission Space?
The closest I've ever come to the parks was Flush Mountain, the log flume in Uncle Riley's backyard.
I've been on it. It's a spaceflight simulator. Pretty intense for the mouse house. Only ride that comes with barf bags.
Trust me when I say that what you rode was the teacups compared to what I designed. I was brought in to revamp the ride. I called it Moonshot Mountain. It was my masterpiece. But one lard-ass from NASA spills his lunch during a test demo, and they nerf the whole thing.
Well, the past is the past, Doctor. We need you to create a convincing journey to space. Liftoff, weightlessness, the works. And we need you to do it in here.
Agent Granger, I've been planning for this my whole life. Though I don't suppose we can book Gary Sinise to play the mission commander?
Oh, no. No way, sister. Gary might have beaten me out of reindeer games, but this one is all me.
I don't get it. Why don't we just shoot this guy into space?
Sister, if NASA has to hitch a ride to the stars, you think EMF can afford it?
We can't even afford light bulbs, apparently.
You leave that to Dr. Starr. Check my bag. I came prepared.
Holy cow! Forget light bulbs. Look at all this stuff. Microprocessors, hydraulic controls, smoke machines.
Let's just say I cleaned out my desk on my way out of the castle.
Say, Dr. Starr, any chance you've got connections in casting? I've always wanted to voice a classic character.
Oh, Bo, not your Mickey Mouse.
Bowden can do Mickey Mouse?
Hey there, Mouseketeers!
Well, I mean, I used to date a gal in the talent office, but I'm pretty sure they're full up on voice artists.
They just haven't heard the right take from me yet. Gosh, Mickey, I sure am goofy.
Keep chasing the dream, fella.
All right, Dr. Starr, the team is yours to command. Just tell us what we need to do, and we'll get it done. Team, it's all hands on deck. Section Chief Anders is expecting us to come through on our end. You know she's holding up hers.
Dr. Snodgrass, I have just a few more questions. Is it possible? Dr. Snodgrass. Dr. Snodgrass.
Sorry, it's just that this milkshake is so good.
I'm glad you like it. Now, is it possible for you to hand over the formula before the space flight tomorrow?
I don't suppose I could have another one.
Another?
Milkshake? I don't know what you're putting in them, but they are really hitting the spot I'd be most grateful.
Fine. Another shake for Dr. Snodgrass, please.
Heya! You really like my shake, eh, Johnny?
It's Harold, but yes.
What can I say? My milkshake brings all the astrophysicists to the Gemini observatories.
Oh, I bet.
Here you go, Butterscotch.
Keep them coming.
Tell you what, Harry. I'll just leave the pitcher. Dr. Legrange's secret recipe.
Dr. Legrange? Dr. Karol Legrange.
Who sent you? Tell your goons those penguins all have the proper paperwork.
No. I read your paper. The one on the 7 most effective chemicals to dissolve a human body with.
Oh, you know how hard it was to get that published. Nobody would take it. Oxford, Omni, Playboy. It's an acquired taste.
Oh, just a little bedtime reading for me.
Hey, this guy's all right, you know.
Dr. Snodgrass, again, I must ask, is there any way you would be willing to hand over the formula before tomorrow's launch? Just in case, God forbid, anything should happen. You must understand that launching anyone into space, let alone a civilian, is no small matter.
Neither is inventing the world's cleanest and most efficient fuel. All my life, I have worked in the space industry, helping governments reach the stars. NASA, SpaceX, Das Rakete, I gave my best to all of them. And still the closest I ever got to space was a brief stint ushering at the Leonard Nimoy Planetarium. So now, it's Harold Snodgrass's turn. I have something that no one else has, and this is my price. Plus as many of these milkshakes as you can whip up.
Careful there, Mr. Softy. You'll give yourself brain freeze.
I think a momentary pain is worth it for the pleasure.
No, I mean it has chemicals that will literally freeze your brain. Too much and you'll be in a coma.
Huh?
I tried to warn you, Johnny Cakes.
Dr. Legrange, what did you do?
What you told me to.
I told you that I need him to be asleep when we transported him tomorrow. Not now, and not comatose.
Ah, well, you should have been more specific.
We have got to get better help.
Hey, Rosie the Riveter. What's your status?
Oh, pretty good, I think. To be honest, I've never assembled a centrifuge before. I'm not entirely sure I have it right.
Hey, neither was Walt when he opened the park. Let's see. Yeah. This'll do, Rosie. Just waiting on the electrics, and then we can do a test run.
Roger that, Space Ranger.
Stop auditioning! She's not going to get you a job.
Gloria, I would think by now you would know that I am always auditioning. Anyone could be watching. Today's international criminal might be tomorrow's Hollywood mogul. Quite probably, in fact.
I get it, Golden Globes. You can play Mission Control.
Ha-ha! Booked it!
Techie, you ready to go with the electrics?
Almost ready, Stargirl. Just gotta make one last patch. Stand by. Skip, hand me that ground wire, would you?
Yeah, here you go.
What time do you think we'll be done with this? There's a kaiju marathon on this weekend. And before you ask, yes, you can watch it with me, and yes, you should bring popcorn.
Say, McGrath, I've been thinking.
No, Skip. We should definitely not get matching shirts that say best mission ever.
Agree to disagree, but no, that's not it. Now, I was thinking maybe we should get a place together.
What? Be serious.
I am serious. You're looking for a fresh start once the pardon comes through, and I'm looking for a place to sleep that's not the briefing room?
Man, I don't know, Skip. We already spend so much time together at work.
Exactly! And how many nights have we spent watching movies in your room or playing Catan at my place? That's not going to change just because you don't have to live at EMF anymore. Is it?
Well, no. But not having a curfew anymore? I would like to see if there's a life out there for me, you know? Not that I don't love beating you at Catan.
And I have plenty of things I need to do on my own, too. Bookshelves don't arrange themselves by color all on their own. Plus, I always have songs to write.
I am not singing with you. That was a one-time deal.
I know. Don't worry.
Well, let's think about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that should do it. Stargirl, this is McGrath. All set down here. Fire her up.
Get your butt up here. You two are gonna want to see this.
All right, Stargirl, show us what you've got.
Hey, Techie. Why don't you and Skip come join Rosie and Golden Globes in the shuttle pod?
Wait, did everyone get a nickname but me?
Skip, you hate nicknames.
Yes, but my FOMO was crippling.
Wait, I thought Skip was your nickname.
No, it's my real name. It is the 929th most popular name for a boy.
Wowzers! All right, Square Peg, you just got yourself a nickname.
Can I have a different one?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural flight of Moonshot Mountain.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, it's good.
Look at this. This is incredible.
The attention to detail.
The verisimilitude.
The new rocket ship smell.
The perfect rocket ship. Complete in every detail down to the cabinet full of astronaut ice cream.
Dehydrated food is amazing.
You have a real problem, do you know that?
Let's take this baby for a spin and you'll see how easy it's going to be to fool your mark. Golden Globes and I will stay outside the vehicle. The rest of you will pretend to be the flight crew.
Oh, dibs on captain.
First mate.
Oh, gosh, darn it.
All the dials and switches in here are functional. Turn them, flip them, make the lights on the control panel go on and off. Give the guy a good show before takeoff.
You'll be a flip-switching chorus to the main attraction of my mission control. We've got a green screen set up in the closet. I'll be patched in over the monitors.
Let's do a dry run. Strap in, cosmonauts.
Roger that. Safety first, everyone. Pull those lap belts tight.
Hey, who is the captain around here?
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Remember, this thing is going to put out some serious cheese. You need to stay buckled in at all times. Come on, Golden Globes. Let's do this thing.
Welcome, space travelers! You are among the first to be on board a private trip to the stars. Our flight today will see you slip past the bonds of gravity and soar high above the Earth where, from your orbit, you will have a view of the planet that few have ever experienced. I'll be your guide down here at Mission Command. We have a smooth flight plan for you, so sit back and enjoy the flight. Oh, and one more thing. For your own safety, remain strapped in at all times. Wouldn't want you to hit your head on the overhead compartment. See you in space.
That was great.
I've never seen him happier.
Wait a second. Isn't Snodgrass going to want to float? What the hell is the point of going to space if you can't have 0 Gs?
Oh, unless you can get your hands on a vomit comet, this is the best you're going to get. When the centrifuge stops accelerating, you'll have a momentary sensation of weightlessness, but the minute you unbuckle, the jig is up. Don't worry. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. He'll be plenty entertained.
Space travelers, prepare for blastoff. 5.
Oh, I'm so
4,
excited.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Blast off!
We'll be there in just a few moments. Karol, I need him awake.
Jiminy Cricket, you think I didn't hear you the first 50 times? At least we know he's alive. He's been talking in his sleep.
Oh, no. No, Buzz, you go first this time. You deserve it.
Here we go. The Legrange special. A fifth of gin, a splash of adrenaline, and just a pinch of Tabasco for a zip.
Where did you get ice?
Okay, sleepyhead, down the hatch.
Don't choke him.
Oh, man. You have to get better at giving instructions before I do something.
Oh no, there goes Tokyo. $10 says Berlin's next.
No way. Moscow is way closer.
You're on. What are you doing? Moonshot Mountain is not your personal home entertainment system. Get it off my monitor, square peg.
Typically, I wouldn't be this relaxed before a mission, but I have to hand it to you. This space simulator is a masterpiece.
Seriously though, well done. Between those ultra-high-def screens and the motion simulator, I really felt like we were blasting off.
The addition of the asteroid storm was a great touch. Kept things exciting. Our man is in for the ride of his life.
Agent Granger, they're here. Anders is pulling up.
What? They're early.
Great Scott, I've barely had time to finish making my costume.
Seems like you did it in the stitch of time.
Okay, if I'm not allowed to do Mickey, you have to stop with the puns. We'll both keep working on it.
Oh.
Agent Granger, give Dr. Legrange a hand with Snodgrass.
Time for school already?
He's been out for hours, but he's coming too.
Just 5 more minutes, Mom.
We need to get him in the space simulator right away.
Get him suited up. I'll be in the closet. I mean, mission control.
Hey, Gloria, help me get him into a spacesuit.
On it, Skip.
Stop. Stop, it tickles.
That's as good as it's gonna get, I think.
All right, let's strap him in.
What's going on? Where am I?
We are getting ready for blast-off.
Already? I must have passed out from the excitement.
Sure, let's say that.
Gloria, McGrath, buckle up. I'll close the pod bay door. We're going to have you in space in no time, Dr. Snodgrass.
Wait a minute. Snodgrass? Dr. Harold Snodgrass?
Yes. Do you know him?
He was the special scientific advisor of the mission's space revamp project. He's the one who got the whole thing scrapped. Now's my chance to show him what I can do.
Great. I'm glad we're all so motivated. Now, if you'll get to the controls, I've got to close the pod bay door.
This is it, Sabrina. The moment you've been waiting for. Time for blast off.
Skip, Granger, danger. Skip.
Start the show, Golden Globes. I'm gonna make a couple of, last-minute tweaks.
Tweaks? They're already in the simulator.
Oh, don't go all corporate on me, Golden Globes. I thought we were both creatives.
I am. We are. Let's do it. Rocket Ship XM, this is Mission Control. Do you read me?
We read you, Control. How are we looking?
The sun is bright, the sky is clear. It's a beautiful day to leave the atmosphere. You are clear to begin your pre-launch sequence.
Roger that, Control. McGrath, fire her up.
Aye, Cap.
What are you doing? You can't just flip switches at random like that. And what kind of ship is this? It doesn't look like any NASA or SpaceX ship I've ever been on.
Well, we're the EMF, Dr. Snodgrass. Had you ever heard of us before we made contact?
Well, no.
That's right. Everything we do is top secret.
There's something familiar about this cockpit. I can't put my finger on it, though.
Mission Control, pre-launch check complete. We're ready to rumble.
Buy me a couple more seconds.
What are you doing? You're gonna blow the whole show.
I got it. Do your thing.
Welcome, space travelers. You are among the first to be on board a private trip to the stars. Our flight
a commercial flight? I thought you were a top-secret agency.
Yeah, well, you think that pays for itself? Gotta milk those 1%ers.
Our planet that few have ever experienced. I'll be your guide down here at Mission Command. We'll have a smooth flight planned for you, so sit back and enjoy your journey.
What is with the music?
Oh, and one more thing. For your own safety, remain strapped in at all times. Wouldn't want you to hit your head on the overhead compartment.
Overhead
See
compartment?
you in space.
What kind of a ship has an overhead compartment? That is a terrible idea.
Captain, you are cleared for takeoff.
This is it, Dr. Snodgrass. All your dreams are
Commencing
about to come
countdown.
true.
Suddenly I'm
10,
wondering if this was such a good idea.
9.
Oh, come now, you're in good hands.
7,
We've made this trip
6,
hundreds of times.
5,
Huh?
4,
Dozens of
3,
times.
What?
2,
Several of
1.
times.
Blast!
Okay, Golden Globes, I'm ready. Let's kick this into high gear.
What does that do?
Accelerator. I want to give Snodgrass an extra little kick. How are you at improvisation?
Are you kidding? This is Clive Anderson saying goodnight. Good night.
All right, get on the horn. Tell them there's an unexpected flare-up in their boosters. I'll take it from there.
Rocket Ship XM, we're detecting an unusual flare-up from your boosters. Things might get a little bumpy.
Good. Let's see how he likes this.
Just a little bumpy. Gonna be out in space any minute now.
My brains are going to be in my feet.
Oh, Mission Control? What was that?
Looks like we lost booster number 7.
Buzz Aldrin was right. I wasn't meant to be a star man.
Switch to emergency backup.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Start flipping some switches.
Oh, no! Oh, there it is.
Space dragons! Oh, damn it. Is that Moscow?
I have to get off. I have to get off. Turn the ship around.
We can't! Not until you give us the formula.
There is no formula.
What?
I made it up. I just wanted to go to space, please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop.
Hey, Snodgrass. How's this for unrealistic? Asteroid star!
This is the greatest day of my career.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What-oh?
The control panel's fried. I can't stop the ride.
Are you serious? My friends are in there.
I can fix it.
Pull the plug.
Do you know how fast that centrifuge is spinning to simulate takeoff? If I just hit the brakes, your friends' necks are gonna snap like twigs.
Gloria, this is Bowden. We've got a little situation here. Hang tight. I'm gonna get you out of
I'll
there.
never look at a spin cycle the same way again.
Dr. Starr, isn't there some kind of manual override or something?
I design theme park rides. We don't usually build in a way for tourists to shut them off. You'd need a computer genius on board to be able to send a command from the ride to the control panel.
You just said the magic words. McGrath, did you hear any of that?
Oh, for the love of God. Yes, I heard you. I just don't know if I can think clearly with my brain pressed against the back of my skull.
I know you can. I believe in you.
Bowden's being nice? I'm definitely about to die.
Please, Miss McGrath, you have to try. I can't take this much longer, and Agent Granger just turned chartreuse.
It's my second favorite color.
Okay. Well, the monitor is picking up the stream from the movie channel, and that's playing off the computer in the control room. So, if I can just hook my laptop to the port on the monitor, I should be able to get control.
I'll do it!
I can barely move my arms. The centrifugal force is too much. Almost there.
McGrath, wait!
Oh, God. What?
Are you gonna be my roommate?
Are you serious?
I don't want to die with this unresolved.
Skip, now is really not the moment.
It's okay. I understand you don't want to. I can be a bit much.
Wait, you? What about me? I'm going to drive you crazy with my semi-legal activities.
I don't care about that. Just keep me out of the loop.
Miss McGrath, I think I'm going to pass out soon if you don't hurry.
Skip, we'll talk about this later. Got it! I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, me too.
She did it! She got it to stop! Way to go, Techie!
That McGrath saves us every time!
Dr. Starr, what is going on? That contraption of yours was going dangerously fast.
Just some opening day quirk. We'll iron it out before the summer rush.
What?
Ground. Sweet, glorious
Skip,
ground.
I better never catch you kissing the floor of our apartment.
Our apartment? You mean?
Yeah, all right. Roomy.
Excuse me.
Gloria, are you all right?
I'll let you know as soon as I know which one of you is talking to me. Oh! Excuse me.
Hold up. Oh, that makes two of us.
Dr. Snodgrass, did you hand over the formula?
There is no formula. Throw me in jail, send me back to the Russians. I don't care so long as it's on Earth. Oh, excuse me.
This was exciting. I've always wanted to attend a rocket launch.
Dr. Legrange, why don't you make yourself a milkshake?
Oh, you. You know, Johnny, I'm starting to love us.
My God, to have Raymond Burr's career. They could splice me into a monster movie any day.
I'm sorry you aren't going to be a theme park voice, Bo.
Hey, Dr. Starr has my card. It's all about networking. My time will come.
Shh! Would you guys be quiet? Monter is about to torch Antwerp.
Antwerp or San Francisco? Section Chief Anders?
Addie's, Skip.
What's the status on Dr. Snodgrass?
Since Snodgrass didn't have any actual information to hand over, the agency has decided to find him liable for the costs involved in the operation. We've assigned him to a job until the debt is paid off.
What job?
scientific advisor to the Creation Museum.
Ooh, talk about a life sentence.
A life sentence is exactly why I called this meeting. I've just gotten off the phone with the Justice Department. On the recommendation of Liaison Prescott and with my own endorsement, it's finally official. Mackenzie McGrath has been pardoned.
Huzzah!
McGrath, you did it!
Well, I mean, Zelda...
I had very little to do with it. Prescott owed you for mind-wiping you. More than that, you've earned it. Well done, Miss McGrath. You're a free woman.
Well done, McGrath!
You
Huzzah!
did it!
Here's to you, my friend.
Wow.
Mission Rejected was created by Pete Barry, J. Michael DeAngelis, and John Dowgin. This episode was written and directed by J. Michael DeAngelis. It starred Chris Klaniecki as Skip Granger, Nazli Sarpkaya as Mackenzie McGrath, Dave Stanger as Bowden Montcrief, Paige Klaniecki as Gloria Kovak, Faith Dowgin as Section Chief Zelda Anders, with Kirk White as Chet Phillips and Kevin McGrath as the Mission Voice. Also starring Ashley Banks as Athena O'Brien, Jill Ivey as Lex Hammond and Nancy, and Bob Killion as Archie Grant, Vlad, and the Admiral. Guest starring David S. Deere as Caterer S. Deere, Jordan Cobb as Dr. Sabrina Starr, Brandon Wentz as Dr. Harold Snodgrass, Karen Yang as Dr. Karol Legrange, Raymond Morse as Philip, and Pete Barry as The Toilet. Music, sound editing, and mixing by Pete Barry. Do you want more Mission Rejected? Every month, all our patrons get a mission dossier by the episode's author featuring criminal profiles, case backgrounds, epilogues, and more. If you join at the $5 level or higher, you also get a bonus audio every month ranging from mini episodes and blooper reels to interviews with the creators. 100% of your support goes to our amazing cast. Join at www.patreon.com/missionrejected. This has been a Portrait production, copyright 2020, Extraordinary Missions Limited.
Okay, Golden Globes. We're going to do this exactly like I planned it. Follow my lead and we'll both have our names on Main Street windows.
You got it, Doc. Though, are you sure you've got this operational again? And, safe?
Shh, here he is. Hello, Philip. Good to see you again.
I don't know what I'm doing here, Sabrina. Why did I let an ex-employee drag me out to Delaware?
Because I know the real reason they closed the Norway ride.
Damn you!
Step on board your newest e-ticket. I call it Moonshot Mountain.
Not that thing again.
Norway, Philip.
Moonshot Mountain? Sounds great.
Step right in.
Welcome, space traveler. Remember to pull the lap bar all the way down and stow any bags, hats, or loose items in the bin under your chair. You're just moments away from becoming Earth's newest traveler to the moon.
Let's get this party started. Oh no.
What did you do?
Broke the accelerator. Again.
You gotta
What is
stop
happening?
this thing!
This is too fast, Sabrina! My brains! Oh my god, brains!
Remain seated until the ride comes to a complete stop.
Welcome back, space traveler! Where did he go?
I liquefied him. Okay, well, that's definitely not supposed to happen. Fascinating, though.
You and I need to part ways.
This is a Ninth World Journal. A careless experiment with a teleportation device has left me stranded in random places throughout the Ninth World. While trying to survive in these strange lands, I must find a way to reverse my condition.
A Ninth World Journal is a science fantasy audio drama podcast. Subscribe to listen or visit ninthworldjournal.com.